Love it or hate it, Chiefs fans. Nick Bolton will be in Kansas City going forward, signing a contract extension with the Chiefs today on the eve before the legal tampering period opens up on Monday. We also have another update in the Xavier Worthy front. We're going to talk about these right now on RGR. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Daniel Harms. We're talking today about the updates, things that have just happened over the last 24 hours among Kansas City players, Nick Bolton being chief among them. Now, this is RGR Football. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the sub button. Join us along as we continue to trot out more information, getting closer and closer to the new league year starting on Wednesday when everything becomes official. So, Nick Bolton signs a 3-year, $45 million extension with the Kansas City Chiefs with $30 million guaranteed. This broke down to essentially a 2-year, $30 million contract for Kansas City. Those first 2 years are fully guaranteed. There is a team option in the third year. That makes him the 5th highest on average off-ball linebacker in the NFL. Now, these are going to change as we see more come out every now and then. There are always going to be guys that get boosted up. Different contracts will make more money. Other linebackers will make more money. But overall, what we are seeing right now is that Nick Bolton is very highly regarded, as we know, among Steve Spagnuolo, and he wants him to lead this defense going forward. So what this boils down to is that there's not going to be a huge linebacker shift in Kansas City. They didn't trust anybody in the free agent market. As we see across the landscape, familiar linebackers and teams are creating more money for those linebackers, and the teams that are signing them are typically, right now what we're seeing, are the teams that they were on previously. They're not willing, those teams, the Chiefs, the Jets, all those teams that have just signed linebackers are not willing to go into free agency or the draft and trust to have to bring along another linebacker. So Nick Bolton still stands in Kansas City leading that defense. Now, my own opinion doesn't really matter, but overall, you guys know Ryan and I both don't feel that Nick Bolton is the best in the coverage aspect. I will say he's gotten much better at mitigating his length concerns and getting off blocks by being faster and smarter than what we have seen in his time in Kansas City. He's gotten way better at the football IQ aspect of that, which is the reason that he's in Kansas City and will stay there, because he is the most intelligent linebacker among the three, and he executes the defense the exact way that Steve Spagnuolo wants. They had the utmost trust in him to do so. So again, whether you like it or not, it's a 15 per year on average for the next 2 seasons, with a team year after that to follow. So what we're seeing now, at least, is that the Chiefs are going to run it back with those 3 linebackers. That essentially takes linebacker off the board for now. They're probably going to be looking at linebacker if they get another day 3 pick or 2. But all we know right now is that what we're seeing in Kansas City, what we saw last year, will be the situation going forward. So that is the update on Nick Bolton. Again, it's going to be hit or miss. Either you like it or you don't like it. Overall, the idea is that the defense is going to stay the same with the leader at the helm. Hopefully, you can get some pass rush underneath to really help out the secondary level with their coverage. So just try to work with it. We're all doing that. Ryan and I both probably wouldn't have liked the money for Nick Bolton, but that's the team's willingness to do so. Their own allotments of that. But on the other front, with Xavier Worthy, last night it came down that this was a quote from the Williamson County District Attorney Sean Dick Saturday evening. Said this: after further investigation by the Williamson County Sheriff's Office and further discussions with a third-party witness, very key information, Mr. Worthy and his attorneys, this case is being declined at this time and pending completion of the investigation by the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. So Mr. Worthy and his lawyers are fully cooperating with the investigation. What we know is there was the claim made. Ryan updated you guys yesterday on what happened and why he was arrested. Then we got the information about Worthy and his lawyers coming out saying that his essentially ex-girlfriend was not vacating the premises after Xavier Worthy found out that she was not being, faithful to him, asked her to leave. She would not. They accused her of some other things as well. Right now, we have no proof of anything other than what has just been said. They will be dropping, at least, dismissing those charges as of now. And with more information, we will continue to evaluate the case, as is our practice with all declines. Should you develop additional information indicative of a probable cause in this case, our office will consider that information, may present the case at that time to a Williams and County grand jury. So Worthy was released last night, sometime after 5:50 p.m. Saturday, and he was back on Twitter today with a couple of tweets about his holding prayer hands up, stuff like that. So he's grateful for what's happening, and obviously with everything that we know about possible and what could be domestic violence, hopefully whoever is at fault it gets figured out regardless of who it is, because domestic violence is not anything to be to shy away from. It's not anything to make a joke of. It's not anything to dismiss. So regardless of what happens there, as of right now, everything is moving in the direction for Xavier Worthy to be cleared of those charges on, at least like I said, right now. So that's those updates on the eve of the legal, quote unquote, legal tampering period. So I'm not sure what Kansas City is going to do right now. As I'm recording this, DK Metcalf was just traded to the Steelers. Lots of players re-signing with their teams. And then you have Devontae Adams going to the Los Angeles Rams. A lot is going to happen over the next 48 to 72 hours. And tomorrow night, if anything happens on the Q&A, Ryan and I will update you guys then as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, because things are about to kick off much like they have in the last, I would say, 2 hours. Lots more signings. Some trades have come in, big name signings, things like that. So we'll keep you as updated as possible. And if you guys would, in the comment section, why or why not do you like the Nick Bolton contract? What are the pros? What are the cons for you guys? I want to hear in the comments section. And then we will be with you guys tomorrow live at that Q&A. I hope to see you all there. Please have yourselves a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy tomorrow with all the news flying in and out. We're going to see you guys tomorrow evening, and I can't wait to see what happens. So have yourselves a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy with what you can, and we'll see you next time.